Pwede yung pwede kayong mag-on ng camera class para hindi naman ako nag-iisa dito sa okay, mas maganda yun kung naka-wifi naman kayo kung walang problema, so mas maganda. So again, pag sinabi nating interview interrogation, so dapat isang subject na to, no, pero hiniwalay pa rin. But of course, ang pinaka-meat dito yung pinaka-basic. Of course, mag-focus tayo sa pinaka-basic. Pag sinabi nating interrogation, again, that is, it talks about or that is applied only kapag sa tinatawag natin na suspect, okay, suspected of the crime. While ang interview naman, that is applicable sa witness. Okay, kaya marami kong maraming nagsasabi na binabago ko raw yung mga discussion, yung nakasanayan nila. Kasi 'di ba yung sa tinatawag natin na marijuana, yung cannabis sativa L, ang pagkakaalam or na-explain daw sa kanila is lima. Yung L stands for lima. 'Di ba? Sa inyo ba? Lima rin ang na-explain sa inyo? Tapos sabi nila five fingers. Tama ba? Tama ba klase o hindi? Tama no? Okay. So lima daw yung na-explain. So again, di ba na-explain ko kagabi. So again, yung L doon sa tinatawag natin na cannabis sativa L, yung scientific name for marijuana that stands for linnaeus, hindi lima. Kasi ang explanation daw doon sa kanila, ang L that is lima kasi five fingers. That is wrong. Okay? Hindi yan tinatanggap sa PRCR. Hindi yan yung sagot ha. That is credited class before a Swedish botanist na si Carl Linnaeus. So yan, yun ha. So kaya pala nabigla ako nung sinabi ng student, sir, di ba ang L that is lima? Sabi ko, sino lang turo niyan? Di ba? So matagal na yan na Linnaeus class, pero hindi lang talaga lahat alam or hindi kumbaga hindi aware sa ganun. Okay? So again, pag sinabi natin interrogation, that applies to suspect, while interview naman that applies to interview to the victim of the crime. Okay? So yan. Okay, so the interrogator, of course, guys, matatapos na natin to. Parang proceed na tayo sa technical writing, yung pinaka-basic ng technical writing. So ang interrogator, of course, dapat merong general knowledge and interest of the subject matter or the case. Of course, dapat alam niya at the first hand, hindi yung mag-interrogate siya na wala siyang alam, di ba? So dapat meron siyang general knowledge and interest. Of course, second, alertness. Dapat meron siyang presence of mind class in questioning. Okay, very important yan. Kasi di ba pag sinabi nating interrogator class, so dapat active ka, you are alert, okay, kung ano yung next mo na question, ano yung next na pwede mo isegue yung questioning mo. Alertness, perseverance, dapat of course, ang pinaka-aim mo is to know the truth, okay, to gather facts. So very important yung perseverance in a interrogator. Of course, integrity. Pag sinabi natin integrity, of course, hindi ka nababayaran, hindi ka nasusuhulan. So that is integrity. So ang gusto mo makuha yung kung sino yung pumatay sa kanya, dapat at the end of the day, yun talaga ang focus mo, class. Dapat meron kang integrity. Okay, then of course, logical mind. Okay, di ba? Hindi ka naman basta-basta maging investigador or as an interrogator kapag wala kang logical mind. So, di ba, hindi lang basta-basta kapag maging investigator ka, class, dapat you possess a higher intellectual knowledge or intellectual capacity. Of course, di ba, yung sa NBI, hindi lang basta-basta pumasok sa NBI class kasi dapat you possess a higher learning or kumbaga higher degree. Okay, di ba? So dapat 85% ang average mo, general weighted average mo nung college ka, as well as 85% ang nakuha mo na average sa board examination. Then, aside from that, mataas rin ang kanilang mataas rin yung kanilang standard when it comes sa height application. Okay, height requirement ng NBI. And other agency class na kapag nag-apply ka for investigator, okay, mga investigador class, mas mataas ang kanilang qualifications compared to the normal na trabaho class as a police officer, as a uniform police officer, and so on. Okay? So dapat merong general knowledge and interest. Okay, yan yung interrogator. Then, of course, letter F, ability and observation and interpretation. Of course, observation is very important, class, as interrogator, using your senses, okay? Of course, kapag masasabi natin na nagagana yung observation skills mo, kapag ginagamit mo, class, of course, yung senses mo and able to interpret kung ano yung na-observe mo, class. So that is the qualification or dapat i-possess, class, ng isang interrogator or investigator in general. Okay, so yan. Then, of course, power of self-control, di ba? As an investigator, so dapat meron kang self-control. Halimbawa, sa questioning, hindi siya cooperative. So ano ba yung dapat mong gawin? Okay? Babatukan mo ba yan? Okay? Sasapakin or hindi? So that is the power of self-control na dapat, of course, very important yan sa interrogator or sa investigator. Okay? Power of self-control. Okay, and of course, playing the part. Okay, so dapat hindi yung ikaw yung paglaruan na, okay? Dapat ikaw ang okay sa iyo yung alas, okay, pagdating sa interrogation process natin. Okay, so yeah. Okay, next, of course, conduct of the interrogator. Of course, control of the interview. So dapat siya yung magdadala ng interview, class, whenever possible. Then distracting mannerism. Okay, so of course, dapat iwasan yung mga distracting mannerism ng interrogator. Dapat you possess na meron kang authority para makuha mo or ma-extract mo whatever confession or whatever information na ibibigay or i-divulge ng subject. Okay? Then of course, your language. Dapat of course, understandable yung language na gagamitin mo, class, as interrogator. Hindi yung hindi nakapag-aral yung subject mo tapos English yan ng English yan. So wala rin, useless. So language. So, of course, dapat you must conduct yourself. Dapat of course, sa damit pa lang, makikita na or malalaman na yung authority mo. Okay? So, attitude, of course, very important rin yan. Preliminary conduct, presence of other person, and so on. So, yun yung pag-conduct, class, ng conduct ng interrogator natin. Then, of course, number 9, we have the interrogation room. So, dapat merong privacy. Hindi yung maraming tao sa loob ng, of course, ng investigation room. So, that is not allowed. Okay, privacy. Okay, simplicity. Okay, so dapat sa interrogation room, di ba, meron naman kayong mga interrogation room sa mga school ninyo, di ba? O, di ba, halimbawa, sa Holy Trinity. Okay, meron kaming interrogation room. Ang interrogation room, class, dapat, of course, number 1, merong privacy, simplicity. Ibig sabihin, dapat walang masyadong nakakabit na mga, ano dyan, na mga photographs, na mga graphs, para hindi ma-distract or walang reason na ma-distract, class, ang subject as well as yung interrogator. So dapat ang pinaka-basic na requirement dyan, simplicity. Then seating arrangement, of course, kung saan dapat merong chair, table or desk, and of course the suspect or the subject natin. Then of course the technical aids, recording, installation, class. So sa interrogation room, class, of course, dapat, of course, hindi mo makita ng subject or the suspect na merong or naka-record siya or yung questioning nila, class, is naka-record. So, very important yung recording installation na nakalagay dyan, di ba? Ano yung pag-uusapan nila, naka-record yan. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya pwedeng magsinungaling. At kung magsinungaling mo sa class, of course, pwede rin yun magamit laban sa kanya. Wait lang, i-off ko lang yung microphone ng iba. Okay, so yan. Okay, so recording installation. Dapat merong recording installation. Listening device, okay? So listening device. Aside from that, during the actual interrogation process, dapat of course, merong listening device. Di ba merong ano yan? May other room yun doon na nakikinig sa kalabas. Okay, para malaman kung ano yung pinag-uusapan. Okay, then two-way mirror. Okay, di ba may two-way mirror tayo? So nakita niyo yan in the interrogation room. Okay? Then of course, interrogation log ang meron tayo. Then of course, information sought. Okay, selection of techniques and approach, interrogation techniques, okay, the helpful advisor. Okay, parang ano ka, parang kindergarten advisor class na ano ba yung kailangan mo, ganito ganyan, okay? So ano ba yung problema mo? Parang kakausapin mo siya, class, okay, as an advisor. Okay, then of course, makikinig rin siya. Okay, so pwedeng maging effective yan, pwedeng hindi. Second, the sympathetic brother. Okay, parang ano lang, ano ba yung ano mo, bro? Ano ba yung problema mo? Okay, so 'di ba? Yung parang magkapatid kayo, 'di ba? So sympathetic brother. Hindi mo siya husgahan na, okay? Nakikisimpatiya ka kung ano yung nararamdaman niya or naiintindihan mo kung ano yung nararamdaman niya. The sympathetic brother. Letter C, greater and lesser guilt. Okay, so yan yung letter C, knowledge block. Okay, then letter E, bluff on a split fair, questioning as a formality, pretense of physical evidence, and so on. Okay, so yan. Ang pinaka dito palagi, yung sympathetic brother and the helper advisor ang palaging So di ba merong knowledge block, okay? Ano ba yung programa sa ABS? Yung ano ba yung bluff? Ano yun? Knowledge bluff. Ano yung programa sa ay hindi sa ABS, sa GMA pala yun. Yung kay Eugene Domingo. Ano yun? Fox. Ano yun? Ano yun, sir?
Celebrity bluff.
Ay, celebrity bluff. O, di ba? So, of course, meron ka mga sequence of knowledge na alam mo. Okay? So, tapos gagamitin mo yun laban sa kanya. Okay? So, yun yung knowledge bluff. Okay, class? Okay, control. Of course, we have the initial phase. Okay, the start, class. Okay, hindi pa yan yung proper, ha? Then, letter B, questioning. So, dyan mo na siya i-question. Then third, emotional control, kung nakiki-cooperate ba siya or attentive ba siya. So emotional control. Then strategic interruptions. Okay, pwede mo siyang i-cut, okay, kapag para malaman natin kung meron pa siyang consistency when it comes to answer niya, class. Okay, strategic interruption ang tawag natin. Then of course, we have detection of deception, kung nagsisinungaling ba siya o hindi. Of course, we have the physiological symptoms. Okay, pag sinabi natin physiology, ano yung class? Pag sinabi natin physiology, it talks about? Pag sinabi natin physiology or physiological symptoms, what is physiology? JB, what is physiology? Nandyan pa si JB? What is physiology, JB? 1 years. Sige. Bakit walang sumasagot? Ay, naririnig niyo ako, class? Naririnig ba? Baka nakatulog pa kayo, ha? Anong oras na? 9:00 na, oh. So baka may nakatulog pa dyan. Okay, so what is physiology? Ito na, si Nasim. Nasim na lang. Tingnan natin kung buhay pa sila, mabuhay pa yung mga kaklase nyo. Baka nakatulog pa kayo, class. Gumising na kayo. Okay, so again, pag sinabi nating physiological symptoms, what is physiological symptoms? Or physiology na lang para mas maano ninyo. Naririnig ba ako, Sir Lloyd? Naririnig ba? Naririnig naman? Or hindi? Paki-check be, paki-check natin kung okay naman. Wait lang, mag-type ako.
Audible, sir, audible.
Okay. Sige. Okay, so ayan. So baka baka nakatulog pa yung mga audience natin dito, ha. Okay, again, pag sinabi natin physiological symptoms, of course, there are changes, class. When it comes sa reaction niya, okay, sa katawan niya, okay, that is physiological symptoms. Okay. May bisita pala si JB. Okay, sino yung bisita mo? Okay, so yan. Then, of course, yan, sweating. Okay? Second, colors changes. Hindi naman siya maputi, pero nagbablush siya. Di ba? Third, dry mouth. Okay? So, indication daw yan na nagsisinungaling. Depende class. So, baka hindi na siya nakainom ng tubig. Okay? Mabilis yung pagtibok ng pulse niya. 5, breathing, parang hinahabol yung paghinga niya. So those are physiological symptoms, class, or physiological indices, or physiological wala internet ko, sir. Okay lang, class. Okay, don't worry. Okay, then yan yung class, yung tinatawag natin na physiological symptoms. Ibig sabihin, yan yung daw indication as a interrogator na merong pagsisinungaling or nagsisinungaling ka, class, or you're telling lies. So that is detection of deception. Then, of course, the lie detector. So you're familiar also with the lie detector, di ba? Of course, the lie detection process, objectives, ascertaining if the subject is telling the truth. Of course, maulit natin yan, class, sa forensic science. So hindi na tayo dito mag-focus masyado. Testing and comparing inconsistent statements, verifying statement by the subject before the test, and developing leads on the important facts of the crime. Okay, don't worry, class, i-explain natin to in detail sa forensic science ang lie detector test. Of course, class, ang pinaka-purpose ng lie detector is to determine even if the subject is telling the truth or telling lies. Okay, so of course, the suitable test for subject, physical ills, mental, okay, so physical or mental, treatment questioning, routine questioning, asking a person to take the test. Then, of course, treatment during detention, planning test question, and test proceeds. Okay, so yan yung treatment questioning natin. Then, of course, alam naman natin ang general question test, peak of tension, and so on. So yan yung sa polygraphy. So hindi na tayo dito mag-focus masyado kasi doon naman tayo mag-focus sa polygraphy, sa explanations kasi maulit lang. So examples of prepared question class, of course, sorry, is as a general question test or the GQT, or familiar di ba dito? Is your last name Simpson? Of course, di ba? That is general question test. Are you over 21 years old? Do you know who shot Rowie? Did you shoot Rui, and so on? So were you born in Indiana? Did you take Rui's money, and so on? Okay, so yan yung general question test. Okay, is your hair is brown? Okay, have you answered my question truthfully? So that is the general question test. General class, it not that specific. Okay, then of course we have the peak of question test. First test, did you stab a man? Okay, did you stab Mr. Lloyd de la Torre? Okay, did you poison a man? Did you drown a man? Okay, and so on. Okay, so yan yung peak of question test or peak of tension test. Okay, so para kumbaga, malaman mo kung meron bang changes when it comes sa physiological indices or physiological responses. Okay, so second test naman, the subject is a member of the military. Okay, so ayan, yan yung mga ano natin, and so on. So yeah. Then of course, sources of error. And then of course, we have the post-test questioning after the question na talaga. Okay, then of course, we have the physiological stress evaluator. Maulit rin natin to sa polygraph or lie detection techniques. Again, pag sinabi natin physiological or psychological stress evaluator, yan yung instrument class na ginagamit natin. Okay, in the lie detector, of course, nakadepende yan siya sa emotional elements in speech, production, and to deduce the relative content of truth or falsify. Depende class. Kung sa particular question na yan, nagkaroon ng stress, or ibig sabihin, merong pagtaas, merong pagbaba. So malalaman natin if the subject is telling the truth or telling false, or yung tinatawag natin telling lies. Okay, psychological. Then of course, recording interviews and interrogation. So methods of reproduction, mental notes. Pwedeng sa isip na lang natin kung ano yung responses niya. Written notes, of course, kapag wala kang photographic memory. So dapat kailangan mo isulat talaga kung ano yung ano yung pinag-usapan ninyo between the subject and the and of course the investigator. Then stenographic notes. Okay, di ba meron tayong tinatawag na stenographer. Okay, so stenographer. Then of course we have the tape recording. Okay, so tape recording advisable pa rin yan as of now. And of course videotape. Okay, then of course sa recording naman class, and type of recording process natin over transcript. Kung ano yung sinabi niya, yun mismo ang isusulat natin. So that is type of recording over transcript. Okay, nakuha? Okay, next. Okay, so don't worry class, ibibigay ko naman yung presentation na to sa Telegram natin. Pwede yung balikan kasi self-understandable. So repetitious transcript. Okay, interrogation room, room prepared on short notice, unprepared meeting places, telephone conversation, and of course, yan yung mga suspicious transcript natin. Then, ang purpose of recording, of course, for interview, interrogation, evidence of court presentation. Of course, class, di ba, kaya nagkakaroon tayo ng interview and interrogation. Ang purpose niyan talaga is for court presentation. Pwedeng magamit yan as evidence laban sa subject, or pwedeng magamit niyang subject yan para mapawalang sala siya. Okay, evidence for court presentation. Then, of course, contradictions, implication of associates, and assisting later interrogation. So then of course we have the technique, a radio technique, of course identifying person, identifying object, and describing physics. Okay, so yan technique natin. Okay, then of course surreptitious recording by the interviewee. Bakit tayo? Sorry. Wait lang ah. Okay, so doon again class ang ating, of course, we have the, sorry. Bakit ayaw niya mag-transfer? Okay, so of course, we have the videotaping confession. Of course, naka-record yan. Of course, kailangan natin ng equipment, procedure, and of course, preliminary taping, and so on. So yan yung videotaping confession. So that is a self-understandable na class. So yan. Okay, so again, as a summary, so very broad kasi yung discussion natin when it comes to interview and interrogation. Pag sinabi nating interview, again, it talks about the, it is applicable sa tinatawag natin na witness or victim, while ang interrogation naman, it talks about the suspect or the persons of interest to a particular crime. So naintindihan ba? Naintindihan? Naintindihan niyo, class? Okay na. Okay, so dito tayo class sa Technical English 1 and 2. Actually, ito yung pinakapalaging lumalabas sa board exam. Okay, lalo na sa Technical English. Meron bang mga lumalabas before na ganito? Pero 'di ba kung napapansin niyo wala masyado, 'di ba? But of course, we will focus sa pinaka-basic ng Technical English. Lahat naman siguro dumaan dito na sa Technical English, no? Si Herald, dumaan ba kayo? Si Trisha, Trisha ba? Trisha ang pag-pronounce, tama ba? Trisha Lubiano. Saang school pa nga pala si Trisha at si si Herald? Saang school kayo?
Lyceum po, sir.
Northern Luzon?
Sa Dagupan po, Lyceum Northwestern University.
Okay. Parang marami akong kaklase dyan before sa sa Lyceum. Sa Cream Coach Baguio. Sa Baguio kasi ako sa Baguio ako tinatawag natin nag-review for 2 years. So 2 years actually ang review ko class. So yun sa Cream Coach Philippines. Okay, wait lang. Okay, so dito tayo class sa Technical English 1 and 2. Okay, so of course, we have the classification of investigation reports kasi 'di ba wala kang maisasagot class sa board exam kapag hindi ka nakafocus or hindi nyo napagdaanan ang technical English. Of course, nagtuturo rin ako ng technical English before. Madali lang sagutin class ang mga questions sa board exam sa technical English. Konti lang yung mga tanong doon. Minsan, pagdating sa board exam, wala talagang tanong sa technical English. Okay, so meron tayong tinatawag na initial or advanced report. So ano yung purpose ng initial or advanced report? So pakibasa nga, Sir Lloyd.
So classifications of investigation reports with initial or advanced report. This is a written narration of facts concerning a new case assigned. This report is advanced information on a new or fresh case assigned on an investigator. It is written and submitted immediately after having conducted initial investigations of the case. So
Okay.
we have initial.
Sige, basahin mo A to D.
Okay, we have initial reports may be either in the form of A, spot reports, B, advanced information reports, C, alarm reports, and D, incident report, and the like.
Okay. So thank you. So again, so we have the classifications of investigation reports class. Of course, we have the initial or advanced report. Of course, ang initial advanced report, it is a written narration of facts. Again, it is the written narration of facts on the case or the new case assigned. Ibig sabihin, initial pa lang. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung advanced information class. Again, ito yung advanced information or new or fresh case assigned to an investigator. Of course, kapag ang investigator is not familiar with the case, kasi kakahawak niya pa lang or bago niya pa lang nahawakan, so that is tinatawag natin class na initial or advanced report. Whatever the narration of facts or whatever summary ng facts class in advance, okay, kapag tanong sa board exam, what kind of report wherein it is written in advance or the information is gathered in advance class for a new or fresh case assigned to an investigator. Of course, ang isasagot nyo dyan, that is initial or advance report. So, ayan. It is written and submitted immediately after having conducted the initial investigation of the case. Again, kailan natin mapuproduce or kailan mapuproduce ng investigator ang tinatawag natin na an initial or advance report? Of course, kapag nagkaroon na siya or after the initial investigation of the case. Magkakaroon siya ng initial or advance report. Again, ulitin natin. Kailan natin makukuha ang initial or advance report? Of course, after the investigator or after natapos yung initial investigation of a particular case. Initial or advance report, it is the report which is advanced information acquired to a new or fresh case assigned to an investigator. Nakuha ba? Nakuha ninyo, class?
Tumagot sa
Yeah. Yes, James? Okay, so yan. Of course, yung mga initial reports may either be in a form of spot reports. We have advanced information report, alarm report, and incident report. So, i-explain natin to class sila one by one. Mamaya. Okay. So, dito tayo. Okay, so explain natin what is spot report. So, lahat naman siguro kayo dito dumaan or kumbaga nakatry gumawa ng spot report. Okay? So, ang sinabi natin spot report, so it is done after an important incident took place in a certain area at a given time. So, hindi yan matatawag na spot report kung wala ka during, okay? Or after natapos yung isang event. Okay? Halimbawa, merong patayan, okay? Merong traffic incident na nangyari or traffic accident rather, or merong homicidal accident or homicidal incident na nangyari, na nangyari sa isang lugar at a given or specific time. So yan yung tinatawag natin class na spot report. It must be verbal or written and it must be acted upon within hours. Hindi yan magtatawag na spot report class after 5 hours ka pa pumunta doon sa field tapos gagawa ka ng spot report. Okay, that is not hindi yan magiging spot report. Again, pag sinabi nating spot report, matatapos yan, of course, kapag yung right after class, nangyari yung important incident or important event in a particular place or in a particular given time. Again, ulitin natin, ang magkakaroon ng spot report after the occurrence of an important incident or important activity na nangyari sa isang lugar class at a specific period of time. Right after. So agad-agad class, nandyan ka para malalaman natin kung ano ba, ano yung position, ano yung oras ng nangyari ang krimen. Kaya 'di ba? So ano yung nilalagay natin class kapag hindi tayo sigurado sa oras, 'di ba? Nakalagay palagi sa spot report natin on or before, tama ba? Okay? So on or before. So kasi 'di ba, we are not specific, okay, kung anong oras talaga 'yon. But again, fresh pa yung pangyayari before tayo pumunta doon sa specific area or sa specific incident ng krimen natin or krimen na nangyari. So that is spot report. Okay? So that is the important incident that took place in a certain area at a given specific time. Okay? So yan yung tinatawag natin na spot report. Nakuha ba? Nakuha ninyo? Okay na? Sige. Okay, let's proceed now sa next natin na discussion. Okay, so of course we have the special report. Okay, ang special report naman class, it is done because one feels he has some reporting to do or he is obliged to report based on a directive. Okay, directive class or direktiba lang yan sa kanya or inatasan lang siya na na-assign or ma-produce ng tinatawag natin na report. Or it is an instruction from a higher echelon requires a subordinate to one to report a particular incident, project, program, or activity. So it is an estimate of a situation or any similar activity class. So ang special report class, ibig sabihin, magpa-function lang ang investigator kapag inatasan siya ng higher echelon or yung tinatawag natin na higher yung mga boss niya. Okay? As a subordinate, of course, no choice siya class kung di sundin yung particular na directive or instruction na binigay sa kanya. Of course, it may be in a form of project or activity. So para malaman kung ma-assess. Okay, punta ka doon sa isang lugar na ganito ganyan. I-observe mo kung ano na yung development doon, may changes ba? Or nag-a-addict pa ba yung mga tao doon? Okay, so that is a special report class. Para right after, okay, after niya magkaroon or after niya ma-observe or after niya nag-conduct ng investigation doon, nag-conduct ng observation, so magkakaroon siya or ang isusulat niya class ay tinatawag natin ngayon na special report. Kasi of course, that is a special directive na binigay sa kanya ng kanyang mataas na opisyal. Okay? So that is a directive from a higher echelon. Of course, no choice siya kasi nasa mababang state siya or kumbaga lower mamal, 'di ba? So, 'di ba kapag PO1 ka class, whether you like it or not, kapag sa PNP organization, so wala kang magagawa, 'di ba? Wait until you become. Okay? So, kahit sabihin mo na matalino ka compare sa iba, compare sa higher authorities mo, but then again, nauna sila sa class. So, wait until you become. Kasi of course, meron ka pa ring okay, meron ka pa ring meron ka pa ring tinatawag natin na authority. Okay? But of course, wait until you become. Okay? So yun class So yung tandaan ninyo pag sinabi nating special report. Again, ang special report, ibig sabihin, yan yung gagawin mo class kapag naatasan ka or nabigyan ka ng instruction ng iyong higher official or higher authority, a higher official or higher heads. Okay, of course, yung mga heads mo sa division mo or sa tinatawag natin na unit ninyo. Okay? So wala kang magagawa kundi sundin yung sinasabi nila or na gumawa ng tinatawag natin na observation or investigation on a particular program or particular activity of your organization. So that's why it is a special report. Of course, meron tayong tinatawag class na progress report. Okay. So ano yung tinatawag natin na progress report class? Okay, as a review. So what is progress report? Sorry. Okay, 'di ba ang una-una natin na na igagawin class, of course, 'di ba, meron tayong tinatawag na initial report, 'di ba? So again, sundan niyo dito tayo. So una, 'di ba, meron tayong initial report, ibig sabihin kung right after nangyari. Then we have the spot report. Okay, after the spot report class, ano yung gagawin natin? Okay, after the spot report, ano yung gagawin natin? Paki-comment sa natin sa comment section kung nandyan pa ba kayo. Okay, again, after the initial, then we have the spot report. Ano yung after class ng spot report? Okay, ito yon yung mga development when it comes sa ating development class sa case or sa kaso. Anong tawag natin doon na report? Okay, sige. Sa comment section, what is your answer? Okay, of course, okay, very good children or very good. Okay, so of course class, ang kailangan natin or ang susunod sa spot report is the progress report. Tandaan niyo pag sinabi nating progress report, of course naka-focus 'yan sa tinatawag natin na development. Okay? So development class ng kaso. Again, pag sinabi nating progress report, ibig sabihin 'yan, naka-focus 'yan sa tinatawag natin na development, kung meron bang mga bagong lead sa kaso, may nahuli na ba or meron na bang tinatawag natin may suspect na ba or by persons of interest na ba? Natukoy na ba? So sigurado na. So that is what we call the progress report. Again, pag sinabi nating initial, of course, di ba? Yan yung advance information gathered class nung nangyari ang krimen or nangyari ang crime on a specific period. While ang spot report, kung right after nangyari ang krimen or nangyari ang incident, okay, whether it is a accident or incident, nandun ka na, okay, right after para makuha mo yung mga details sa naturang activity or naturang krimen. Then of course, after the spot report class, kailangan na natin ng progress report. Tandaan nyo lang, pag sinabi natin progress report, it talks about the certain development or progress ng naturang kaso natin. So yan yung tinatawag natin na progress report. Naintindihan ba? Naintindihan ninyo?
Yes, coach.
Okay, so yan. Yan yung tinatawag natin na progress report. Okay, so meron na tayong progress report. Ibig sabihin, meron na mga development, meron na mga leads, okay, when it comes sa crime. Okay, so ano na ngayon ang pagkatapos ng tinatawag natin na progress report? Okay, so ano yung ipapasa na natin? Okay, sa comment section, class. Okay, sige. After the progress report, ano na? What, ano yun? Bakit isa lang yung sumasagot? Lahat kayo sumagot, class. After the progress report, ano yung kailangan natin? Bakit isa lang sumasagot? Okay, of course, class, that is a final report. Okay, so that is the final report na tinatawag natin. Of course, ang final report, class. So yan, final report. Nakuha ba? Nakuha ninyo, class? Of course, class, ang final report natin. Of course, di ba, after that, i-prepare na natin for court presentation. Okay, so very good. So final report na, class, ibig sabihin, alam na natin, natukoy na natin, we are certain, sure na tayo kung sino yung ating kung sino yung tinatawag. Wait lang. I-charge ko muna yung laptop baka Okay. So yan. Okay, so yan yung tinatawag natin, class, na final report. Again, una natin, we have the initial report. Next, we have the spot report. We have the progress. And of course, we have the final report. Okay? Kasi of course, gagamitin na natin yan for court presentation. Okay, nakuha ninyo? So, yun. So, we have the paragraph contents in a special report. Of course, nakalagay yan yung problem. Okay, the problem, okay, what is the report all about? So why is it written in the first place? So the portion is reflected in the first paragraph, sometimes continued to the next. If there is an existing problem, okay, halimbawa, naatasan ka, class, na magkaroon ng tinatawag natin na special report, that it is a special directive from your boss. So of course, alamin nyo muna, meron ba problema talaga halimbawa sa drugs? May problema ba talagang or talamak ba talaga yung drugs dito sa lugar na to? Okay, that is the existing problem facing ng isang barangay, ng isang lugar o isang community. So kapag meron, of course, kailangan ka or kailangan mo ituloy yung activity or yung report na ginagawa mo or yung observation na ginagawa mo. Then of course, we have the rationale or the rational yung iba, pwedeng rationale, pwedeng rational. So ang rationale, that is the specification related to the problem. So more often that not, these details are shown in the supporting paragraphs after the problem is defined. Ibig sabihin, ang rationale, class, what is your reason behind? Tandaan nyo pag sinabi nating rationale, what is your reason behind in conducting this report or in conducting this activity? So that is the purpose of rationale. Okay? So that is, again, rationale. yan yung tinatawag natin what we call the reason behind why you conduct this particular activity or particular observation. Okay, so yan yung rationale natin. Then of course, third, okay, the last paragraph has his, what action must the receivers or must readers do? Yan yung paragraph contents in a special report. Okay, so yan. Then of course, we have, pakibasa ulit, sino ba pwedeng magbasa? Yung sa problem and rationale para mas, before tayo mag-proceed sa number 4. Pwede bang basahin si ano? Si, ano na lang, sino yung kasunod kay Sir dito de la Torre? Si Herald Barbiran. Herald?
Paragraph content in a special report. Number 1, the problem. What is the report all about? What is it written in the first place? This portion is reflected in the first paragraph, sometimes continued to the next. Number 2, rationale or rationale. This refers to the specifications related to the problem. More often than not, these details are shown in the subordinating paragraphs after the problem is defined. Number 3, usually the last paragraph has his. What action must the receiver or readers do?
Okay, so yan yung tinatawag natin na number 3. Okay, next tayo. Let's proceed sa number 4. Okay, so meron tayong tinatawag na beat inspection report. Dito tayo. Sa beat inspection report, of course, in the station level, this report is one of the widely practiced written communication. Again, ang beat inspection report, it is the widely practiced written communication. It is routine as it's submitted daily by any duty inspector. Again, kasi tinawag na beat inspection report, sinasubmit yung class daily by any duty inspector. After sila mag-duty class or after the route, okay? After the routine or routinary everyday. So yan yung isasubmit nila, di ba? Kahit nung internship kayo, di ba? Nagkakaroon kayo ng beat inspection report. Halimbawa, na-assign kayo sa traffic. Okay, ano ba yung progress doon or ano ba yung development? So yan yung tinatawag natin na beat inspection report. Kasi you are the duty on that particular day. So dapat, of course, i-written mo or you put into writing kung ano yung na-observe mo, ano yung napagdaanan ninyo during that your tour of duty. Kasi routine ang tawag natin dyan. Yung whole duty mo class on that particular day. That is beat inspection report. So again, it is the station level, di ba? Doon mo rin i-report yan or ibibigay yan sa inyong station natin. Okay, beat inspection report yan class. That is submitted daily by any duty inspector. Beat inspection report. Nakuha ba? Nakuha ninyo? Okay na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then of course, we have the after patrol or mobile patrol report. So dito sa after mobile or patrol report, so the team leader just fills in the blank, okay, because there are 3 shifts within 24 hours. Ano yung tatlong shifts natin, class, in 24 hours in patrol? Or tatlong shifts natin, pakilagay nga sa comment section. Okay. 7? Anong 7? Again, ano yung tatlong, di ba, we have 3 shift in 24 hours. Ano yon? Ano yung tatlo na yon? Ano yung tatlo na yung class? Okay, napindot lang pala ni Hana. Kaya pala sabi ko, bakit may 7 na nalagay si Hana? Okay, so ano na yung class? Ano yung tatlong shift na yon? Sige, ilagay ninyo para malaman ko kung ready na kayo. Sige, ano yung tatlong shift? Sige. Okay, so ano yung tatlong shift natin class in 24 hours? Sige nga. Kasi palaging tinatanong sa board exam, ano yung tatlong shift sa... Sige, hintayin ko yung sagot ninyo. Okay, so sabi ni Hana, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., then 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Very good. Okay, so we have the morning shift. Okay, so ayan, very good. Saan nyo ito natutunan? Tama na, na-lecture na pala natin to. Okay, so again, we have okay, tama yung 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., then 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., morning, afternoon, and of course, we have the graveyard shift. Okay, so very good. Okay, very good class. Okay, so nakuha nyo na. Yun yung tatlong shift natin ha. Huwag niyong kalimutan kasi pagdating sa board exam, palaging tinatanong yan. Okay, so we have the morning, afternoon, and of course, the midnight or yung tinatawag natin na graveyard shift. Okay, among the three class, or among the three shift na meron tayo in the patrol division, ano yung pinatatawag natin or tinatawag natin na the most least desirable or palaging iniiwasan na shift ng marami? Ano yun, class? Anong shift ang palaging iniiwasan ng marami? Sige. Okay, the graveyard shift. Okay, again ang graveyard shift class, ang least desirable to all kind of shift. Again, least desirable. Okay, ibig sabihin yan yung palaging iniiwasan class ng lahat ng patrol na naka-assign sa patrol. Kasi di ba, ikaw naman, di ba parang nagko-call center ka, no? Yan yung graveyard shift. Okay, so dapat, kasi kapag pilitin mo man, yung oras na yan that is intended for rest, di ba? Or kailangan matulog sa oras na yan. Okay, kung yung graveyard shift class, ang tinatawag natin the most or the least desirable among all the shift in the patrol. How about naman yung tinatawag natin the busiest? Okay, ano yung busiest shift natin class in patrol? Okay, so what is the busiest among the patrol? Okay, so yan. So lahat sumagot class, lahat sumagot. Okay. So of course class, ang pinaka-busiest among all is what they call the afternoon shift. Okay? So afternoon shift ang pinaka-busy class. Kasi ang morning shift that is intended for briefing, kung ano yung mga gagawin. But of course, di ba kapag nagtatrabaho tayo kapag morning shift ka, ibig sabihin opening ka. opener. So yan, ikaw yung magsiset ng, okay, ikaw yung mag-prepare class ng mga gagamitin for afternoon and of course yung tinatawag natin na graveyard shift. That's why ang tinatawag natin na BCS, of course, that is the afternoon shift. Of course, that is intended for crime detection and so on. Okay, so let's go back here. So again, we have the after patrol or mobile patrol report. So ayan, so because there are three shift within the three periods or 24 hours. So yung three after patrol reports are submitted daily by three team leaders. Okay, tatlong team leaders. Each one presumed to observe an 8 hour of duty with these members. Of course, so we already discussed kung anong oras yung morning, afternoon, and of course, the graveyard shift. Okay? Each mobile has certain sector to patrol so that there's no deviation. Ibig sabihin, walang makaligtaan or walang makalimutan na area. So from the report, the chief will know if there ever was a deviation from the one's area of responsibility. Malalaman niya kung may nakalimutan na area or may nakalimutan na hindi nagkaroon or hindi nagpatrol doon. So the team leader who is a signatory is not an officer. Tandaan nyo, after patrol or mobile patrol report, after natapos yung tinatawag natin na patrolling ng ating nung yung naka-assign sa patrol division. So magkakaroon or magsasubmit sila ngayon, class, ng after patrol or mobile patrol report on whatever na observation or whatever na nasagap nila during the entire patrolling. Okay, meron bang area na hindi napuntahan? Okay, so and so on. So yan yung purpose, class, ng patrol, di ba? Of course, ang pinakaano ng patrol is to eliminate yung tinatawag natin opportunity of the perpetrator to commit a crime. So that is after patrol or mobile patrol report. Okay, so pakibasa ulit si Jamaica. Jamaica, nandyan ba si Jamaica? Jamaica or ano na, bakit hindi sumasagot si Jamaica? Okay, si ano na lang, si Trisha, available ba si Trisha to read ulit yung beat inspection report and after patrol or mobile? Yan, sige. Narinig na natin ang boses ni Trisha. Sige, Trisha, go ahead.
Beat inspection report in the station level. This report is one of the widely practiced written communication. It is routine as it is submitted daily by any duty inspector. After patrol or mobile patrol report, the team leader just fills in the blank because there are 3 shifts within 24 hours. 3 after patrol reports are submitted daily by 3 team leaders, each one presumed to observe an 8 hour of duty, his members. Each mobile has certain sector to patrol so there is no deviation. From the report, the chief will know if there ever was a deviation from the one's area of responsibility. The team leader who is signatory is not an officer.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so yan yung beat inspection report and after patrol or mobile patrol report. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, then of course we have the situational report. Ang situational report naman, class, of course it is done on the need basis. So kung when the need arises. So the situational report, class, depending on the circumstances, depending on the situation. So magkakaroon tayo ng situational report. So the commander or the chief has to know the actual situation of a particular incident which can be public of interest or which can be of public interest. So yan yung tinatawag na situational report. He has to know from his or her subordinates or units just what happening even before media reports. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya lang magre-rely sa media. Of course, we know that hindi naman lahat, di ba, na media nakuha nila yung information in place or agad-agad, di ba? So pwedeng mabawasan yan, pwedeng madagdagan. So that's why before niya pa masagap or before niya pa mapanood as a chief or as a head of a unit or as a head of the department, dapat siya yung unang makakaalam what happening around or what happening in his area of jurisdiction. So that's why very important, class, na magkakaroon tayo ng situational report. Dapat as a subordinate, mag-report ka muna sa pinaka-head mo or yung pinaka-boss mo before pa niya mapanood yan sa television or sa tinatawag natin na of course any information, okay, na dissemination platforms natin. So if possible, he should be informed even before the public is informed. So very important in a situational report. Halimbawa, nagkaroon ng tinatawag natin na ambush incident, okay? Ambush incident class. So dapat ang ambush incident, ma-report mo na siya agad-agad, okay? Sa pinaka-head ng unit ninyo or ng department, okay? If possible, di ba nakalagay, he should be informed first even before the public is informed. So dapat siya muna yung makakaalam, okay? Para hindi na siya mabigla o hindi na siya ma-shock na may nangyari palang ganun. So para, of course, alam niya na kung ano yung next step or ano yung next na solution sa problem na nag-arise, okay, sa situation na nag-arise class. So, kasi kapag ma-shock lang siya or hindi mo siya na-inform, so kapag in-interview siya, hindi niya na malalaman ang isasagot niya kasi again, hindi niya alam at the first hand or hindi siya yung information na nakita niya is hindi siya yung nakauna, okay, na nalaman doon. So that's why very important is in a situational report na ma-inform natin una class or ma-inform natin yung ating pinaka-head or pinaka-boss natin before tayo or before pa maunahan ng public. Okay? So before, di ba? So unfair naman yun. So parang insulto rin yun sa kanya. So dapat, of course, meron tayong tinatawag na chain of command, di ba? So dapat kung yung flow of authority natin is from top to bottom, di ba? So, dapat mauuna talaga siya. Okay? So, before yung pinakamababa natin. Okay? Situational report ang tawag natin dyan. Okay. Then, pakibasa muna, JB. What is situational report, please? JB? Ay, may bisita pala si JB. Sorry. Okay. Okay, how about, ay, Sir Lembal na sa duty. Si Karina. How about Karina? Karina? Nandyan ba si Karina? Okay, Karina, go ahead. Ay, wala rin. Baka may ano sila. Ay, okay. Si Hana na lang. Si Hana pala. Hana Binuya. Okay. Thank you, Hana, for volunteering. Okay, thank you. Sige, go ahead, Hana.
Rinig po ba, sir?
Yes, loud and clear.
Situational report. It is done on the need basis. The commander or the chief has to know the actual situation of a particular incident which can be of public interest. He has to know from his subordinate units just what happening even before media reports. If possible, he should be informed even before the public is informed.
Okay, so yan yung thank you. That is what we call the situational report. Okay, situational report. Okay, next tayo. So, we have the progress or follow-up report. Dito tayo plus yung progress or follow-up report. So, this is a written narration of facts which were discovered by the police officer on case in the course of his follow-up investigation. Again, that is what we call the progress or follow-up report. For every development in the case, as a result of the follow-up investigation, a progress report must be immediately submitted. Again, so hindi magkakaroon class ng tinatawag natin ng follow-up investigation report or the follow-up report kapag walang nasubmit na tinatawag natin na spot report on that particular cases or particular case. So what we call that is what we call the progress or follow-up follow-up investigation report. Okay, so again, pag sinabi nating progress or follow-up investigation report, so nakafocus yan ngayon sa tinatawag natin na development. Okay, for every development in the case as a result of the follow-up investigation, a progress report must be immediately submitted. Okay, so of course, hindi tayo, after ng spot report, puproceed tayo sa progress report. Ulitin natin, ang progress report or follow-up report, it is the, of course, written narration of facts on the development as to the case as a result of the follow-up investigation. Ibig sabihin, Nahuli na ba? Meron bang lead or may bagong lead? So yan yung tinatawag natin na progress or follow-up report. Okay, so yan. Nakuha na ba? Okay, pakibasa nga ulit pakibasa after ni Hannah. Si Berto Daso. Okay, basahin mo ulit yung Berto Daso, yung tinatawag natin na okay, na progress
Yes,
or
sir.
follow-up report. Sige.
Progress or follow-up report. This is a written narration of facts which were discovered by the police officer on case in the course of his follow-up investigation. For every development in the case as a result of the follow-up investigation, a progress report must be immediately submitted.
Okay, so yan yung tinatawag natin na progress or follow-up investigation. Okay, so yan yung binibigay natin class on the development ng isang kaso. Then of course, we have the number 8, we have the final or closing report. So actually na-discuss ko na kanina in advance to eh. Okay, so pag sinabi natin final or closing report, okay, this is a complete narration of facts based on an exhaustive investigation of the case by the officer who initially started the investigation of the case. Of course, nagkaroon siya ng spot, nagkaroon siya ng progress. So that's the time magkakaroon siya ng tinatawag natin na final or closing report. So ibig sabihin, kung saan siya nagsimula, kailangan niya tapusin. Okay? He started the investigation, so dapat siya rin yung mag-close ng tinatawag natin na investigation. So ang i-prepare niya ngayon, class, is the final or closing report. Okay? So very good. So yan yung final or closing report. Okay, pakibasa nga ulit gusto ko marinig yung mga boses ninyo eh. Sino si 63912? Sino si 63912? Hindi ko maano. Pwedeng pakibasa? Mga ano kaya, mga low-key person ang ating mga dito? Sino kayo yun? Wait lang. Bakit walang sumasagot? Si Jamaica. Available ba si Jamaica? To answer? Or hindi? Tapos si Karina hindi pa rin available, no? Okay, babalik tayo dito kay Sir Lloyd de la Torre. Okay, Sir Lloyd, makibasa ulit ng final or closing report.
Final or closing report. This is a complete narration of facts based on an exhaustive investigation of the case by the officer who initially started investigation of the case.
Okay. Okay, so yan yung tinatawag natin na final or closing report. Okay, again, ulitin natin class. Ang una, we have the initial, the spot, the progress, and of course, we have the final or closing report. So that is the very basic class pagdating sa tinatawag natin na yung subject natin na investigation or the technical writing. Okay, so of course we have the basic investigation reports of the PNP DIDM manual. So that is based on protocol number 9, preparation of reports and filing of charges found on the PNP DIDM manual. It is the duty of an investigator in case to submit the following. So note that the spot report is submitted within 24 hours and the final report is filed before the prosecutor's office of the court. Tandaan nyo class ang spot report is submitted within 24 hours and the final report is filed before the prosecutor's office or court. Nakuha ninyo? Yan yung tinatawag natin na what they call the spot report and of course the final report or the closing report. So ayan, meron ng 2 points dyan or merong possible na 2 points na ilalabas nila sa board exam. So ilang within how many hours ba mapuproduce yung tinatawag natin na spot report or should be submitted in how or within how many hours. Of course, that is what we call 24 hours. Okay, nakuha ba? Okay, then of course, saan pinafile ang final or closing report. So of course, that is under the office of the prosecutors or sa fiscal. So of course, meron tayong spot report, progress, after operation, final, or then of course, we have the accomplishment report. Okay, so that is the basic investigation reports on the PNP DIDM manual. Okay, then of course we have, ay pakibasa nga ulit para mas maano natin, mas ma-retain sa utak ninyo after ni Sir De La Torre, si Ma'am Lobiano or Trisha. Trisha, please read.
Basic investigation reports of PNP. PNP DIDM manual. Based on Protocol 9, preparation of reports and filing of charges found on the PNP DIDM manual. It is the duty of the investigator on case to submit the following. Note that the spot report is submitted within 24 hours and the final report is filed before the prosecutor's office or court.
Okay, so yan yung basic investigation reports of the PNP or the PNP DIDM manual. So thank you, Trisha. Okay, next. Okay, dito tayo sa definition of terms class. Okay, so pag sinabi nating affidavit, tandaan nyo sa kapag sinabi nating affidavit, that is the summary judgment. Okay, the summary judgment. So the kind of affidavit necessary to support a summary judgment is the affidavit from which it may be clearly drawn from the certain facts pleaded by either party are certain, undisputed, and indubitable, which dispense with the hearing or trial of the case. Pag sinabi nating affidavit class, whatever the kung ano yung sinabi, kung ano yung argument ng party, so that is affidavit. Okay? So hindi saan ba papapasok class ang affidavit? 'Di ba? We have the three kinds of evidence, yung orthodox, yung object, testimonial, and of course the what we call the documentary evidence. So saan papasok ngayon si affidavit class? Again, yung affidavit natin, saan papasok na kinds of evidence? Okay, so saan papasok na kinds of evidence class? Bakit isa lang sumasagot? Okay, again, saan papasok na kinds of evidence yung ating what we call the affidavit? Testimonial. Okay, bakit si ano lang? Bakit si si JB lang yung sumasagot dito? Okay, of course, that is testimonial. Okay, papasok yan sa testimonial class ha. Nakuha ba? Nakuha? Okay, testimonial yan class. Papasok ang affidavit. Bakit papasok sir sa testimonial? Hindi naman nagsasalita. Okay, of course class, di ba? May mga witness tayo class na hindi sanay sa pagsasalita. So that's why yung whatever yung argument niya, isusulat na lang yan. Okay, so yan yung tinatawag natin na testimonial. Nakuha ba? Nasundan ninyo? Nandyan pa ba kayo or buhay pa kayo or si JB na lang yung natitira dito?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Akala ko na, parang sabi ko parang naghang sila. Okay, so again, that is the testimonial. Okay. Okay, bakit again, pag sinabi nating certiorari, okay, certiorari already discussed in the human rights. So mamaya class, kapag makompleto na tayo sa Telegram, isend ko na lahat ng recorded lecture from criminal law para masundan ninyo. Okay, so the extraordinary remedy to correct an actuation of judge. Again, to correct the actuation of the judge who has acted without jurisdiction, in excess of jurisdiction, or clearly in grave abuse of discretion, and not to correct errors of procedures or mistake of the judge findings or conclusion. So, i-simplify class. Pag sinabi nating certiorari, di ba, of course, to correct class, yung tinatawag natin na, halimbawa, nagdesisyon ng judge sa isang kaso, tapos wala pala siyang jurisdiction over the case. So that is certiorari. Okay, ilalabas yan ng Korte Suprema or yung mga higher courts natin para of course maipunish yung tinatawag natin na yung judge na yon. So again, baka nagkaroon ng grave abuse of discretion or masyado niyang ginamit yung kanyang authority or yung kanyang power class para magpabor or magbigay ng pabor sa kabilang tinatawag natin na party or partido. Baka yung accused or baka yung biktima is related sa judge na yon. So that is the certiorari. Okay, so it is the extraordinary remedy to correct an actuation of the judge who has acted without jurisdiction on a particular case, na basta-basta na lang siya nagbigay class ng findings and conclusion or nagbigay na lang siya ng agad-agad ng verdict on a particular case. So that is a certiorari. Okay? Then of course, we have the complaint. Okay, ang complaint naman, of course, that is a concise statement of the ultimate facts constituting the plaintiff cause or cause of action. Okay? So, wag yung class pagdating sa board exam, kapag ma-encounter nyo yung complaint dito, wag yung isipin yung sworn written statement. Kasi, ang subject nyo again, is the CDI. So, that's why ang isipin nyo pag sinabi natin complaint in the what they call in the subject natin na technical English, it is the concise statement of the ultimate facts constituting the plaintiff's cause or causes of action. Kung ano yung pinagmulan kung bakit nagkaroon tayo ng argument, nagkaroon tayo ng kaso. Okay, nakuha ba? Nakuha ninyo? Nasundan ba? Buhay pa ba kayo? Buhay pa ba kayo? Okay, good. Okay, so pakibasa nga ulit, Karina, yung affidavit, certiorari, and complaint. Thank you.
Affidavit. Summary judgment. The kind of affidavit necessary to support a summary judgment is that affidavit from which it may be clearly drawn that certain facts pleaded by either party are certain, undisputed, and indubitable, which dispense with the hearing or trial of the case. Certiorari, the extraordinary remedy to correct an actuation of a judge who has acted without jurisdiction, in excess of jurisdiction, or clearly in grave abuse of discretion, and not to correct errors of procedures and or mistakes in the judge findings or conclusions. Complaint. A concise statement of the ultimate facts constituting the plaintiff's cause or causes of action.
Okay, so yan yung tinatawag natin na affidavit, certiorari, and of course, the complaint. Okay, so yan. So next tayo. Okay, so we have the police blatter. Okay, so of course, di ba, sino yung nakatry na i-blatter dito, class? Wala pa naman. Okay, so wag nyo na i-try. Okay, so ang police blatter, of course, number 4, a police blatter, of course, that is a record or log where all types of operational and undercover dispatches shall be recorded containing the 5 W's and 1 H, of course, who, what, where, when, and why, and of course yung H and how of an informations. So a police blatter, kapag halimbawa class, nagkaroon na hindi na ma-settle in the barangay level, hindi na doon na-settle. So of course, ang next mo na stage class, magkakaroon ka ng police blatter, di ba? Kasi hindi, tinatanggap ba class kapag halimbawa, tinatanggap ba halimbawa yung sa mga minor cases or mga minor or not serious offense, tinatanggap ba kayo ng police officer or tinatanggap ba kayo ng police station kapag magpa-blatter kayo agad-agad? Sa inyo, tinatanggap ba o hindi?
Kapag minor.
Kapag mga minor crimes or mga minor offenses, halimbawa, yung mga chismis-chismis lang, yung mga Marites, Mariposa, Marisol. Okay. So, 'di ba? Hindi naman pwede. So, dapat dadaan talaga yan sa barangay class. Pero kapag halimbawa class, rape crime, okay, crime of rape ang nangyari, pwede mo bang idaan yan sa barangay? Yes or no? Sige. Okay, of course. Okay, definitely no. Hindi pwede. Okay? So, kasi class, kapag i-settle nyo ang kaso sa barangay level, of course, wala sila or lacking in when it comes sa jurisdiction of the case. Wala silang jurisdiction, wala silang power and authority over the case. Naintindihan niyo? So again, class, there are certain crimes lang na pwedeng i-settle within the barangay level. Meron na yung certain crimes na hindi pwede. Okay? So as long as yung jurisdiction hindi napapasok dyan, so wala na tayong hindi tayo pwedeng mag-decide na hindi, idaan na natin sa barangay to, hindi pwede. Okay? So dapat kapag serious in nature, of course, alam nyo na hindi na kailangan dumaan sa barangay level. Nakuha ba, class? Nakuha ninyo? Bakit walang sumasagot? Baka ano nangyayari sa inyo? Okay, so ayan. So yan yung tinatawag natin na police blotter. Okay, next tayo. Next. Okay, so number 5, we have the project proposal. Ang project proposal, of course, that is the recommended format or documentary vehicle to be used in the presentation of the operational concept and administrative necessities in the conduct of intelligence special projects for processing and approval of designated authority. So, ang project proposal, of course, di ba alam natin, recommended format or documentary class. Kung ano yung mga gagamitin, okay, on the conduct, or ano yung mga necessities class, or mga necessary equipments, necessary tools, or plans class in the conduct of what we call in the conduct of what we call intelligent. Okay, so yan yung necessities. Recommended format or documentary vehicle. Okay, so yan yung project proposal. Kung ano yung gagawin on how to improve kapag halimbawa may intelligence operation, may patrol division, or may patrol operation. So very important yung project proposal. Okay, ang project proposal pa lang kaso, boss, it's up to the authority of the unit, authority of the department to accept or not yung tinatawag natin na proposal mo. Okay? Then, of course, we have the summary of information or the SOI. On the summary of information or the SOI, an intelligence report rendered regarding any illegal activity or violation of laws being observed by intelligence operatives within a given area of responsibility. Actually, yung summary of information, usual basis yan, class, for case operation. So, yan. Received, should be carried, validated, and counter-checked, analyzed, and evaluated. So, the summary of information. So, ibig sabihin, lahat ng data class, lahat ng information gathered by the unit, okay, by the department, dapat ma-validate yan, ma-counter-check kung tama ba yung information na yan, ma-analyze, and of course, ma-evaluate. Okay, so ma-determine kung ano from general, specific to general. Okay, so that is the summary information or summary of information or the SOI. Okay, I hope nakuha ninyo. Okay. Then, of course, yan yung summary of information of the SOI. Ulitin natin pakibasa ulit after ni Karina, si Harold, pakibasa ng police blotter, project proposal, and summary of information or the SOI.
Police blotter. A record or log where all types of operational and undercover dispatches shall be recorded containing the 5 Ws and 1 H of an information. Project proposal. The recommended format or documentary vehicle to be used in the presentation of the operational concepts and administrative necessities in the conduct of intelligence special project for the processing and approval of designated authority. Summary of information. An intelligence report rendered regarding any illegal activity or violation of laws being observed by intelligence operatives within a given area of responsibility. This is the usual basis of case operations, hence information received should be carried, validated, counter-checked, analyzed, and evaluated.
Okay, so yan, very good. Okay, so yan yung tinatawag natin na summary of information, project proposal, and police blotter. Okay, so yan. Okay, let's continue dito, class. Of course, introduction to cybercrime and environmental laws. Okay, mag-focus tayo sa, of course, sa pinaka-basic ng introduction to cybercrime and environmental laws. Okay, kung saan tayo proceed, so, or saan tayo mag-stop, so doon tayo class. So, yun lang yung pinaka-basic class ng tinatawag natin na technical report writing. Okay, so, alam nyo dapat yung pagkakasunod-sunod, so kung ano yung ano natin. Okay, so sa board exam naman class, hindi naman masyado silang nagtatanong dito. But then again, in case lang. So dapat nakafocus kayo kung ano yung process. So initial, spot, progress, and of course the final report. Okay, so I will explain it on the second round naman, di ba? Magkakaroon tayo ng, kapag sa December class, matapos na natin lahat ng area sa November, so magkakaroon na tayo ng rationalization. Okay? Magra-ration na tayo palagi. Okay, so yun ang mga questions sa board exam. Kasi online tayo, so dapat magkakaroon tayo ng rationalization. I-explain natin lahat ng mga question or possible question na lalabas sa board exam. But of course, from time to time, pinapasagot ko kayo para of course meron tayong interaction at meron mga Q&A okay, na lumalabas palagi sa board exam para ma-apply nyo ngayon kung tama ba or hindi. Okay, then of course hindi kayo pwedeng, huwag kayong malungkot kapag mali yung nakuha yung sagot, di ba? So dito tayo class sa Introduction to Cybercrime and Environmental Laws. Okay, next. Okay, dito tayo class yung top 5 environmental problems in the Philippines. Of course, yung pinakauna dyan class is the pollution. Okay, when it comes sa pollution class, meron tayong tinatawag na water, of course, di ba? Water pollution, air pollution, ano pa? Okay, aside sa water, aside sa tinatawag natin na air pollution, ano pa yung isang pollution natin class? Okay, kung let's go back to basic. Okay, ano pa yung kind ng pollution, di ba? We have air pollution, water pollution, and so on. Ano yung isa? Ano yung isa natin class na kind of pollution na meron? Okay, sa Pilipinas. Of course, sa ibang whole world din. Okay, nadaanan niyo ba ang intro or yung environmental laws and protection na subject during your undergrad? Nadaanan naman, di ba? Bakit walang sumasagot? Nandyan pa ba kayo? O baka iniwan nyo na ako dito sa sa ere nagsasalita. Again, narinig nyo ba? Sino pa yung nandyan?
Sir.
Okay, nandyan pa si Karina. Si Karina na lang yung natira. Okay, so ayan. So yes, sir. Okay, nandyan si Hana. Okay, again, ulitin natin class. Ang tanong ko, di ba, number 1, yung pollution in the, of course, not just in the Philippines. Okay, worldwide, we have the air pollution, we have the water pollution. Ano yung isa? Okay, ano yung isa naman class na kinds of pollution which is yung halimbawa, yung everyday, yung nagsasalita tayo, yung mga sasakyan, yung mga yung nakikreate na ingay. So anong tawag natin na pollution yon? Okay, what kind of pollution is that? No idea? Bakit? Bakit no idea? No idea ba, class? Okay. Tandaan niyo, we have the 3 kinds of pollution. So, di ba, we have the air pollution, we have the water pollution, and of course, ang pinaka dyan, class, we have of course, the noise pollution. Okay? So, yan. Very good, Hana. Okay, so that is the noise pollution, class. Okay, nakuha nyo? Okay, we have the air, the water, and of course the noise pollution. Okay, so that is the pollution class. Nakuha ba? Nasundan ninyo? Okay, so yan. So noise pollution ang pinaka ano, or you're not familiar with noise pollution. So yung ingay na naki-create, okay, sa yung mga sasakyan, of course sa atin, yung ingay na naki-create natin, so that is the noise pollution. Okay, so it directly affects class. Yung weather, yung climate na meron tayo, so that is because of the noise pollution. Okay, next. We have the global warming due to emission of greenhouse gases. Okay, so of course, global warming. So nare-remember or nararamdaman na natin na there is a global warming. Diba? Meron na tayong global warming due to emission of greenhouse gases. So meaning class, kapag may global warming, ibig sabihin ano yon? There is again, kapag there is a global warming, halimbawa, yung araw or yung month na dapat supposedly, ano yan, parang rainy season. Bakit naging summer? Bakit naging rainy season? Bakit masyadong maaraw? Walang ulan. So, tapos kapag summer season naman, bakit marami or mas marami pa yung rainy days natin? Okay, very good, JB. Sino kaya yung bisita ni JB? Bakit ano to siya? Bakit inspire na inspire? Tama yung mga sagot niya eh. Okay. So again, pag sinabi natin there is a global warming or the emission of greenhouse gases, ibig sabihin, malalaman natin class if there is climate change. Okay. Dati hindi naman masyadong ganito kainit. Dati hindi naman siya masyadong ganito kalamig. Okay? So hindi na siya normal. Ibig sabihin there is a complete turn, okay, class ng tinatawag natin na climate or climate ng isang bansa. So that is climate change class. There is a global warming. Masyadong mainit, masyadong malamig. La Nina, El Nino. So that is the global warming due to emission of greenhouse gases kasi nasisira na class yung ating atmosphere, di ba? So yan yung tinatawag natin na global warming. Then, of course, number 3, the overpopulation. So, of course, di ba sa Pilipinas, overpopulation is one. Kasi di ba of the problem as well. Overly populated na yung mga lugar. So halimbawa sa Baguio City, kung titingnan niyo sa Baguio City, di ba, overpopulated na masyado. Kaya dati, pagpasok mo daw sa Baguio, maamoy mo na yung pine trees. Ngayon, di ba, pinuputol na yung mga pine trees kasi pinapatuyuan ng building, ginagawang residential place, tapos ang dami nang nakatira doon. So that's why there is overpopulation talaga class will definitely or one of the problem ng Pilipinas. Kaya there are changes na rin when it comes sa weather or sa climate nila. Hindi na masyadong malamig or hindi na masyadong nanunuot yung lamig. So that's why there is a problem na when it comes to our environment. So again, overpopulation. Then we have the natural resources depletion. Okay. So ibig sabihin, nagkakaubusan na. Okay, ano ba yung mga natural resources tayo na meron tayo? Again, mga natural resources na nauubos na sa Pilipinas. So ano ba yung alam nyo class na natural resources na kumaga unti-unti nang nauubos? Okay, ano ba yung mga natural resources na unti-unti na nating nauubos? So ayan. Sige nga class. Alam nyo ba? Bakit parang mga patay yung mga student ko hindi nagsasalita or hindi nagko-comment? Yamashita treasure. Okay, sana man yung galing yung Yamashita treasure. Okay, of course yung mga natural resources depletion class. Okay, so nauubos na yung ano natin, 'di ba? Yung mga copper, okay? Yung mga copper, ano pa? Yung mga natural resources na meron tayo, ginto, 'di ba? Brass, 'di ba? Ang daming mga natural resources class wherein na makikita dito yung kumagasagana ang Pilipinas pero ngayon unti-unti nang nauubos. Okay, 'di ba? Kasi of course, merong mga of course ginto, marami rin tayong ginto dito. Yung gold, silver, merong silver hindi masyado sa aluminum, and so on. So yun yung mga tinatawag natin class na natural resources depletion. As well as, aside from that, of course, di ba, yung mga kabundukan natin, parang naubos na rin ang mga tanim or yung mga puno doon. So there is a natural resources depletion. There is a problem talaga, class, when it comes sa ating natural resources. Okay, ano ba yung ano doon? Nauubos na. Okay, di ba? Yung mga isda, hindi na masyadong sagana. So that is natural resources depletion and so on. Then, of course, we have the waste disposal. Ang waste disposal, di ba? Yung tinatawag natin na Manila Bay. Okay, tingnan nyo. Dagat na, ginawa pang basurahan, di ba? Manila Bay. So, kaya there is a big problem, class, when it comes sa waste disposal, tinatapon sa katubigan. Okay, so kaya, of course, yun yung cause kung bakit nagbabara kapag may flooding or kapag may pagbaha. Yun yung cause talaga, class, di ba? Kaya binabaha yung isang lugar kasi hindi ang mga imbes yung mga sa estero or yung sa mga drainage system natin, doon bumabara yung mga tawag nito, yung mga basura, yung mga plastics. Okay? So palutang-lutang. So that's why there is a waste disposal. Again, yung top 5 environmental problems in the Philippines, we have pollution, global warming due to emission of greenhouse gases, overpopulation, natural resources depletion, and the waste disposal. Okay, so yan. Okay, tanda ninyo, class, of course, di ba? Ilang percentage na lang, okay, baka tanongin sa board exam, okay, ilang percentage or how many percent yung water na maiinom natin? Okay, so ilang percent na lang, class, in earth or in the sa bansa natin or sa tinatawag natin na sa world na safe inumin. Okay, safe inumin. How many percentage na lang? Ilang percent na lang, class, ng tubig sa, of course, worldwide or yung tinatawag natin na fresh water. Okay, that can be used as a drinking water na hindi natin kailangan na nagkaroon, di ba, ng mga water refilling station, yung pwede mong inumin agad-agad. Ilang percent na lang? Alam nyo ba, class? Ilang percent? Yung earth water, yung fresh water na lang na masasabi natin na fresh or walang halong chemical or that is for human consumption. How many? Or how many percent? Ilang percentage? May alam kayo? Okay, so ayan, ilagay ko na lang dito. Okay, sa comment section natin. Okay, so only, class, okay, 1.2%. Okay, 1.2% of Earth's fresh water. Okay, that is available, class, or that is safe to for consumption. Okay, 1.2% na lang, class, Okay, baka itanong sa board exam kung ilang percentage ng katubigan natin or yung water that is safe for, okay, human consumption. Okay, human consumption. Okay, naintindihan ba? Nakuha ninyo? Nandyan pa ba kayo, class? Baka, bakit hindi ko kayo sumasagot? Okay, very good. Okay, so 1.10 or 1.2 rather, 1.2% of Earth's fresh water. Ang natitira, class, that is safe for consumption. Okay, next tayo. Okay, now of course, we have the related environmental laws in the Philippines. So of course, class, dapat you are aware or you are familiar with Republic Act 9003 or the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000. Then we have number 2, the Philippine Clean Water Act of 2004. Number 3, we have the Republic Act 8749, the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999. We have the RA 6969, that is the Toxic Substances, Hazardous and Nuclear Waste Control Act of 1990, and then the Environmental Impact Statement or the EIS Statement of 1978. Okay, so yan yung... Okay, so ang mostly, class, or ang possible na lalabas sa board exam dito, yung Republic Act 9275 and Republic Act 8749. Yung Philippine Clean Water Act, and of course, the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999. Okay, so yan yung mga related environmental laws in the Philippines. Okay, so yun class ang ano natin sa ano natin, but of course I will focus magkaroon tayo ng second round sa December na explanation. Then, okay, pag sinabi nating cybercrime class, okay, pag sinabi nating cybercrime, it is, of course, we have the Republic Act 10175. So that is an act defining cybercrime, providing for the prevention, investigation, suppression, and imposition of penalties thereof and for other purposes. Yung Republic Act 10175, that is also known as the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012. Okay, so of course, pag sinabi natin cybercrime, so meron tayong cyberspace. Okay, so ibig sabihin, any crimes na nangyari using computer devices, computer network, that is a cybercrime. Okay, let's explain it one by one, class. Okay, pag sinabi nating access, okay, dito tayo sa definition of terms kasi mostly class diyan sila kumukuha ng tanong. So pag sinabi nating access, it refers to the instruction, communication with, storing data, retrieving data from, or otherwise making use of any resources of a computer system or communication network. Tandaan nyo class pag sinabi nating access, it pertains to any instruction or communication using computer system, computer network, yan yung tinatawag natin na access. Okay? So, yan, communication or computer system or communication network. While the alteration refers to the modification of change or modification or change, di ba? Alter, ibig sabihin, bawasan, dagdagan. Okay, modification or change in the form or substance, in the format or in the content of an existing computer data or program. Halimbawa, merong tinatawag natin na evidence na gagamitin laban sa iyo na naka-stored sa computer. So magkakaroon tayo ng alteration. I-modify natin. Pwede niyang iwalain yon, pwedeng i-erase yung naka-store doon, or pwede niyang hindi i-erase, pero papalitan niya yung content, yung format, yung substance ng existing computer data or program. Kasi di ba pag sa naman ng computer naman, kung ano yung ikakaman mas computer, yun yung ibibigay niya sa'yo. So pwedeng ma-alter mo yan, pwedeng mabawasan, pwedeng madagdagan. Okay, again, ang alteration, modification, or change of the existing computer data or program. Then letter C, we have communication. So pag sinabi natin communication, it refers to the transmission of information. Tandaan nyo lang, pag sinabi natin communication, that is the transfer or the transmission of information through the ICT media. Okay, what is ICT stands for, class? Okay, what is ICT? Okay, sige nga, let's go back sa basics. So dapat ICT, okay, so ayan. Okay, what is ICT? Okay, so yan, communication. Okay, so pag sinabi natin communication, of course, that is information and communication technology. Okay, so that is communication refers to the transmission of information through the ICT media. Okay, so yan. So yan na ay information communication including voice, video, and other forms of data. Okay, so pakibasa ulit yung access and alteration and communication. Si Berto Dazo. Survey. Oh, sige, si Berto Dazo, nandiyan si Berto Dazo.
Sir,
Okay, sige, Berto Dazo, go ahead.
sir, lahat po ba?
Yes, yes, yeah. Yung access and alteration ng communication para maulit lang.
Access refers to the instruction, communication with, storing data in, retrieving data from, or otherwise making use of any resources of a computer system or communication network. B. Alteration refers to the modification or change in form or substance or of an existing computer data or program. Communication refers to the transmission of information through ICT media, including voice, video, and other forms of data.
Okay, so yan yung access natin. So again, pag sinabi nating access, that is the use of instruction by a computer system or communication network. Ang alteration naman, there is a modification or change class in a form or substance using or on the existing computer data or program. While the communication, of course, that is the transmission of information through ICT media, including voice, video, and other forms of data. Okay, so yan. Okay, yan yung tinatawag natin na communication. So nakuha ba? Okay, next tayo. Then, of course, we have the computer. Okay, pag sinabi natin computer, it refers to the electronic, magnetic, or optical, or electrochemical, or other data processing, or communication device, or group of such devices. Of course, class, yung computer natin, di ba, performing logical, okay, arithmetic, okay, routing or storage function, which includes any storage facility or equipment or communications facility or equipment directly related to or operating in conjunction with such device. So nagkakaroon tayo ng computer. That's why, of course, alam naman ninyo what is computer. Of course, kung ano yung i-command natin sa computer class, yun rin ang ibibigay niya sa atin. Okay? So that is electronic, magnetic, or optical, or electrochemical. Performing logical, of course, pwede siyang makapagbigay kung ano yung hinihingi mo. Arithmetic, makapag-solve. Routing or storage facility. Then, of course, we have the computer data. Very important yung tinatawag natin class na computer data. Okay, pag sinabi natin computer data, it refers to any representation of facts, information, or concepts in a form of suitable for processing in a computer system, including a program suitable to cause a computer system to perform a function and includes electronic documents and or electronic data messages, whether stored in a local computer systems or online. So very important yung computer data, ha? Yan yung mga facts class, yan yung mga information na naka-stored sa ating computer system. Okay, halimbawa, di ba? Sa cellphone natin, okay? Meron rin tayong data, okay? So magkakaroon tayo ng data. Ibig sabihin, yun yung mga information class na nakalagay dyan sa ating cellphone. Okay, same as true with computer. Nagkakaroon siya ng computer data. Whatever facts, whatever information na nakalagay dyan, na nakastored sa ating computer system. So, yan yung tinatawag natin na computer data. Nakuha ba? Then, of course, we have the computer program. Okay, ang computer program, it refers to a set of instructions executed by the computer to achieve intended result. Kaya di ba, meron tayong mga programmer. Yun yung trabaho nila, computer program. Ibig sabihin yan, okay, so pinaprogram ngayon kung ano yung, di ba, magkakaroon tayo ng system. Okay, so magkakaroon tayo ng system, halimbawa, wala ng ID. Okay, so ipoprogram mo yun ng computer. So ayan, ikakaman ng tinatawag natin na programmer. So kung ano yung gusto niya. So instruction executed by the computer to achieve intended result. Okay, computer program ang tawag natin din, class. Okay, so kung ano yung ikakaman niya, so yun rin yung ilalabas or ibibigay ng tinatawag natin na computer. Okay, so that is computer program. Okay, so nandito pa ba si Sir Lloyd? Okay, so again, pag sa natin computer class, any electronic devices that can perform logically, arithmetic, or what they call for the purpose of storage. Okay, so yan yung computer. Then of course, we have the computer data, any facts or information that is for the purpose of what we call yung storage natin, computer data. Yan yung papangalagaan natin, class. Then, of course, computer program. Okay, so set of instructions ang tawag natin dyan. Set of instructions. Kasi kung ano lang naman yung ibibigay mo na instructions sa computer, yun lang naman ang ibabalik niya na result sa'yo. Okay, so pakibasa nga, Sir Herald, ulit. What is computer, computer data, and computer program?
Computer refers to an electronic, magnetic, optical, electrochemical, or other data processing or communication device, or grouping of such devices capable of performing logical, arithmetic, routing, or storage functions, and which includes any storage facility or equipment or communication facility or equipment directly related to or operating in conjunction with such device. Computer data refers to any representation of facts, informations, or concept in a form suitable for processing in a computer system, including a program suitable to cause a computer system to perform a function, and includes electronic documents and or electronic data, messages, whether stored in local computer systems or online. Computer program refers to a set of instructions executed by the computer to achieve intended results.
Okay, so that is computer, computer data, and computer program. Okay, next. Okay, so dito tayo mag-end class, parang nagugutom na kayo. Okay, so ayan. Bukas class mag-whole day tayo ng ating so para matapos natin ang CDI, then after that pupunta tayo sa criminology area. Okay, so pag sinabi natin computer system, okay, pag sinabi iba yan computer system, it refers to any device or group of interconnected or related devices. Okay, interconnected or related devices, one or more of which pursuant to a program performs automated processing data. Kaya diba, kapag gagawa ang system ng computer, or magkakaroon ng programming, so magkikreate sila ng system. So, yan yung tinatawag natin na computer system. Ibig sabihin, kung ano yung na-create nila na program, so yun rin yung ira-run ngayon ng computer natin. So, letter H, we have without right. Nakalagay, it refers to either conduct undertaken without or in the excess of authority, conduct not covered by established legal defenses, excuses, court orders, justification, or relevant principles under the law. Ibig sabihin, walang karapatan or walang tinatawag natin na legal authority to perform. So that is without right. Then, pag sinabi natin cyber, of course, it refers to a computer or computer network. Okay, palagi kong sinasabi kanina, we have the cyber, okay, then kaya diba nanggaling yung crime na cybercrime, ibig sabihin, nangyari ang crime in class using a computer or computer network. Okay, whether nakakonect yan sa internet, okay? The electronic medium in which online communication takes place. Tandaan niyo, pag sinabi natin cyber, it is the electronic medium in which online communication takes place. Okay, so yan yung cyber. Again, so we have the computer system without right, and of course, we have the cyber. Okay, so pakibasa nga ulit. Si Hannah.
Kinig po ba?
Yes, yes.
Computer system refers to any device or group of interconnected or related devices, one or more of which, pursuant to a program, performs automated processing of data. Without right refers to either conduct undertaken without or in excess of authority, or conduct not covered by established legal defenses, excuses, court orders, justifications, or relevant principles under the law. Cyber refers to a computer or a computer network, the electronic medium in which online communication takes place.
Okay. So again, pag sinabi natin computer system, of course, ayan, interconnected or related devices that can perform automatically, class, of course, yung processing the data. Then without right, and pag sinabi natin cyber, it is refers to the computer or computer network or electronic medium in which the online communication takes place. Okay, so dito tayo, mag-end muna tayo dyan, class. Then bukas, i-continue natin to. Kasi parang nagutom na kayo. Nagutom na rin ako eh. Okay, so bukas class mag-whole day tayo from 9 a.m. To 11:30 or 12. Then after that, babalik tayo ng 1:30 to 5:30. Okay? So ano nga bukas? Thursday and Friday. Para Thursday and Friday tapos na natin ang CDI para on Monday sa ano na tayo sa criminology area. Okay? Para before December class tapos na natin ang lahat ng area. Madali naman kasi ang sa forensic. So mag-focus tayo more on forensic as well. Okay, so nagutom na ba?